Okay, I created two circles and I named them blocks. That's big pulley and this is small pulley. Now, I haven't saved these out to files or anything, but what I did was I converted these to blocks, and then I put relationship of horizontal with the origin. Okay, and then I got one fixed dimension here, so this pulley, for example, we can rotate. Now this is not a fixed, but both of these pulleys are dimensioned. I did put a dimension on them. So anyway, we've got a driven dimension and a driving dimension there. Okay, now that I got these two pulleys defined here, you can select the belt and chain option. And this, is one of the reasons, that makes all the pain in the ass I had to learn to use this program worthwhile. It's because of what this can do for you on the engineering side. So this is the payoff. But you can set things like the belt to be driving, and since this dimension here is not fixed, you can also set belt thickness too, by the way, and set it to like 1/4 of an inch, and it'll take advantage of that. But I can also set this to like a, say, 16-inch belt. Okay, and so we hit go, and it moves the position of this pulley since it's not fixed. So but I can actually go drive this and see what it does to the small pulley. That's why it's worth putting these lines in there, because like I said, there's a relationship here between the two. So it's basically simulating a belt and pulley, and you can do that with chains too, and chains and sprockets as well, apparently. Okay, I basically went and stuck another instance of our small pulley in here, and then I created a line and made it a block too, so that we create an object like this that you can move about. Now what I can do, go back into our belt and pulley assembly and add this to it. So and for each of these you select, I could flip the side, for example, if I wanted to. That's interesting. But basically, that becomes part of the drivetrain. And remember, their belt, still a fixed length on this too. So I mean, it's still fixed 18-inch. So it's adjusting the position of this pulley based on this rocker to where it'll, achieve a 16-inch location. I mean, a 16-inch length for the belt. But I went and edited the pulley, to make it inside instead of outside, and I scooted along that rocker arm assembly a little bit. So now it's still part of the drive chain. So, but again, when I do that, it'll adjust that pulley over here so we maintain our belt length. So, so this is like an idler pulley, that, works for us. So, I guess I didn't have that. Oh, okay. At any rate, yeah, so like I said, that, maintains that tension, in the belt. So if I go, basically edit pulleys, and then, like I said, flip this back around, okay, for that same position, it'll adjust this pulley, to, to wherever I swing this thing, within a certain. I got carried away, but but you can see what it's doing here, so pretty cool. Okay, now, if I wanted to, let me, I could fix this pulley in place. Okay, so basically, having done that, now when I change the length or the position of this pulley, it'll give me a bit of a hard time in this mode. But, I can go edit the belt, okay, and flip the side. Okay, and now we've created basically a tensioner pulley. So, since our thing over here really is fixed, supposedly, although it doesn't look too thick. Whoa. Okay, I was going to say it doesn't look too fixed, but maybe I didn't fix this. Yeah, it's not anchored. Okay, there we go. Alright, but basically, yeah, I redid the thing because this fucking pulley wasn't on center. But anyway, but it shows you, what you can do with the belt tensioning, It looks like there's a goddamn bug in this program, like you would expect. If you go drag this thing around a little bit, it kind of starts to mess things up a little bit, with your distances and everything. You can see that's no longer, the right dimension. And you have to go reset it. But anyway, okay, but if you want to go with a fixed pulley here, you can do that, but again, it kind of limits what you can do about positioning this, because like I said, it kind of becomes fixed. Now, what you got to do if you want to look at belt tension, is go, remove that so that it'll change the length of the belt. Don't even ask. Of course, it's not working the same on mine as it is on his, naturally. Fuck it. Okay, I drew made this a driven dimension instead. That seems to solve the fucking problem. Fixed relationships, it seems to want to ignore them. But at any rate, you can kind of see what it's doing there. We got a belt length still set at 16 inches. Somehow. But see, it's changed slightly. It's 16.076 inches. That's at 16 inches exactly. It's 16.13 inches. So anyway, now of course it's possible to actually have these sketches, link and control, actual parts like real pulleys, in your main drawing. So, which is another thing he did in his video, and I got that, over on your other computer, under belt and pulley, SW2K belt and pulley.